In this video, I will show you the difference between disconnecting from an EC2 instance, stopping an instance, and terminating an EC2 instance. So right now, I have connected to my own EC2 instance, MSIS 671 Spring 2024. So as you can see, my EC2 instance, MSIS 671 is running right now, and I'm connecting to this instance so that I can access the desktop and all the applications inside. So first, in order to disconnect it from it, we can simply close this window. Your remote session will be disconnected. Okay. Yeah, so this simply disconnects you from your instance, which means you have temporarily lose access to your instance and all the applications inside. But as you can see from the instance window here, the instance is still running, which means all the applications are actually still running on the backend. You just don't see them. So in order to reconnect to your instance, you can just repeat the steps that we have already done in the previous session to re-establish the internet connection and remote desktop into this instance. Just like this, selecting the instance and hit connect. Switch to RDB client, get password, and upload the private key file corresponding to your instance. Oh, I chose the wrong one. And decrypt the password. And download remote desktop file. Open it. Hit connect. Then paste the password. So by doing this, you will re-establish the connection to your running instance. So as you can see here, all the applications and software that we have installed are still there, including the Visual Studio, here, and also the Microsoft SQL Server 2022. Okay, so that's how you disconnect and reconnect to an EC2 instance. Alright, so second, I'm going to show you how to stop an instance. So stopping an instance is very important to save money because Amazon EC2 charges you by the usage hours. The more you keep it running, the more you pay for the service. So stopping a service is quite simple. All you need to do is to select the instance that you want to stop and then change the instance state and select stop instance. Okay, simply doing that will stop your instance. An alternative way to stop an instance is from inside your Amazon EC2, and just like shutting down your computer, you can also access the power off option and then choose the shutdown. This is just an alternative way to stop an instance. Just want to let you know that shutting down your virtual computer like in this way is equivalent to stopping your instance from here. Okay, so by doing this, the instance state of your computer, the virtual computer, will change from running to stopped. Okay, so when you see this stopped instance state on your Amazon EC2 instance, it means it's no longer charging you by the usage hours. So this is a very good habit to stop the instance whenever you don't use it. Otherwise, you'll be keeping charged 24 hours, 7 days a week, which may result in surprise bill at the end of a month. So I will just emphasize this lots of times. Please stop your instance whenever you don't use it for this course. But in practice, the companies may not stop the instance and prefer running the instance 24 hours, 7 days a week because they have some running applications inside to enable access from customers all the time. So for example, my Hearth and AAR server is my own personal server to support a game that I developed. So I run a customly written Hearthstone game in this server. So currently its instance state is running, and it has been running for years already. And I never stop it. I'm just paying the cost of using the EC2 server to host my game services. Okay, so that's how to stop the service. When you want to reconnect to EC2 instance that has been stopped, what you need to do is to choose the stopped instance and then start the instance. Okay. Then wait for the pending state to turn running, and then you are ready to reconnect to your instance, just like how we did it in this video several minutes ago. Okay, next, terminating an instance. So terminating an instance is different from stopping an instance in a way that it just erases everything inside the instance and you no longer will have access to it. Okay, so for example, IT471 instance that you see here is an EC2 instance I was using the last semester, and I no longer use it. The current state is stopped, so it's no longer charging me. However, it still charges me a little bit money because I didn't delete the EBS volume of it, but that's another story. Okay, but since I no longer use it, then I can terminate it by selecting the instance, then change the instance state to the terminate. Okay, so this is quite helpful because you don't want to have too many stopped instances listed on your instance interface. It looks ugly, and also the EBS volumes you rented from the EC2 services might still charges you. So all we need to do here is to terminate the instance. Okay, so by selecting terminate instance, the instance will be shutting down and you lose all the data, all the software, and everything inside the EC2 instance. Okay, but that's okay if you decided that you no longer need it. For example, you messed up during the software installation and don't know how to recover, then probably the easiest way is to terminate the instance that you messed up, then recreate another instance to start from scratch. Okay, so when you refresh the list of instances, the terminated instance should be gone in a couple of minutes, if not hours. Okay, so that summarizes the main idea of this video, the difference between disconnecting from an instance, stopping an instance, and terminate an instance. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.